So today we're gonna explore a new place. It's called Raw Coffee Company. However, it looks more like a factory and the design is reflected on the facade. It has more like an industrial look, and mainly because it's located across the industrial area of Al Quoz. We're gonna get to taste amazing coffee today. There are things that I'm gonna explore myself. I don't know much about coffee. Then the expert is inside waiting for us. Let's join Richard. So Richard, first of all, I'm really fascinated with the place and thank you for recommending it for us. But you know what's the main reason and why we came here? What's the main reason that we decided today to come here? Actually, I have to mention Elisar. She's a great friend and she is one of the most active members in our group. So she was basically asking about a nice coffee place where she can sit, chill, and also do some work. And she has some research to do, and she needs to.
I remember she was saying
write
she
papers.
was looking for quiet place to come and do her work and have a great coffee.
Exactly. I cannot say it's quiet during the weekend. Don't get me wrong, which is good in a way because you can see people very interested in coming and exploring the place and having this nice kind of experience in terms of trying different types of coffee and whatnot. But definitely during the week, because we already asked, during the week it will be more, it will be quieter, and we have 2 levels. So if you don't want to sit here, you have the option also to sit there, where you have.
Why don't we have a look at this second floor?
Yeah, this second floor is definitely quieter, and you have a huge space for you to work. And I'm fascinated basically with this piece of art. I'm gonna call it a piece of art because I love. It's the life edge slab. Life edge slab. We call it life edge slab, and it's made out of log, the tree log, and it's just kept as is with some kind of basic oil finish.
How do you know that? You haven't seen it yet. How do you know?
Well, I know that. I worked with this before, and you know, this is my approach as an architect. Because once I stepped in the space, also I was fascinated. There is nothing much about it in terms of luxury, but it's completely reflecting.
It seems like it's down to natural materials here.
Exactly, and I think they made this deliberately so they can connect it with the concept of raw. So they're talking about raw coffee, so they reflected this also with the material, be it the combination of rustic metal and the unfinished wood. You're talking about the concrete here?
You know what? Yeah. We actually haven't mentioned the name. We're Rihanna.
Well, it's called Raw.
Coffee
Raw.
Company.
So that's why I think whoever designed this just tried anyway to match the concept of the architecture with the activity that or whatever you will be performing in this space. Like I'm talking about performing because it's a ritual. I'm not just looking at it as I'm gonna come, drink and leave. There is a ritual, and you will be talking a lot more about this ritual since you're the expert. You know, we had these talks back in time. So you're the expert in coffee, and you will be telling us a lot more about this ritual. But I would like also to mention a few things in terms of design. I think they tried to make it look a bit more industrial in terms of look. It's industrial, and this combination of raw material. It's a bit rigid, and you can look at the structure. There's the structure suspended from the ceiling, this one, that's providing also light. This is the ambient light for the circulation. And you have also the elements that are covering the columns they created some kind of structure for that,
Actually,
and
I
it's
haven't
metal.
I can see that now. I haven't noticed that.
I can sense it because I have to look at the details.
I think we're gonna go there upstairs here.
I love it. I love the structure and how it's rigid. Really, there is a contradiction between the flow of the process, because also you see you have this is exposed visually. Okay, there is the partition, but you have a visual interaction between where we're sitting and the place where the whole magic is happening.
And I think also that for potential customer, it gives them kind of comfort that the coffee is not being served out of the hidden kind of corner.
Exactly.
They actually can experience everything what's happening.
Exactly.
I think there's some training at the back, so you can actually even. I don't know what is it.
Yeah, but we can
We're gonna
check
ask them, we're gonna ask
if
them,
we
yeah.
manage to get access to this, so we can share the experience also with you.
But what I love actually, when you sit here waiting for your coffee during the week probably, you can see how's it roasted, where does it come from? It's not being served to you and you don't know where it arrived from. It's actually a great experience. You're connecting the
Exactly.
actual business to a customer. Very good.
Exactly. So that's why I said there is a partition, but there is a visual interaction between the space where we're sitting and where the coffee is roasted, grinded, and there is the whole process until it's served. So it's just like it's not just like it's served. Like you see the process, and then you'll get to taste your coffee. And apparently there is another thing happening here. I don't know what kind of laboratory is this, and what are we experimenting today, but I'll leave this part for you. I have just to add one thing that's I also liked is that the ceiling is not treated. They didn't treat the ceiling, so we can see the duct. And
raw
it's again raw. It's giving it this kind of I don't know. It's just the space. You can feel like it's naked in a way, but you can sense that something happening. So what I'm saying, again, to link it to coffee, and this is my vision as an architect. Okay, it's just a bit conceptual. I can sense people. This is open space. People are coming inside, moving, and there is like quite some energy happening in the space, and this energy is providing heat. Right? It's like the space is waiting for people to roast it.
And I also have to mention, I'm not sure whether it is possible to hear it. There's a music playing now.
Okay.
We're not sure whether it's on the video is going to be heard. But when you go to many places in Dubai, in the restaurant, that music is very annoying.
Exactly.
I think due to very high ceilings and the space, the sound kind of disperses itself. It's not that annoying. And I haven't felt like, it's too loud, or turn it down.
I'm going to tell you something since you mentioned it. Look at this wood.
Yeah.
Do you know where they use this wood? They use it also for isolation.
Oh yeah, sound isolation.
Sound isolation. So I don't know if they planned it,
maybe,
or I'm just mentioning this because I've seen it now. But yeah, the material also can absorb the sound in a way. So I don't think the place is isolated. It's not isolated. I don't see it isolated, but I can see that the material is
because of the table.
Let's do it this way, okay? So I'm just want to move now to the part related to coffee and the whole ritual.
Well, I can't wait.
And you tell me what's happening here because I have no idea.
Okay. Right. What we're having here now is it's called siphon coffee.
Siphon?
Siphon, like siphon.
Okay.
It's a certain style of drinking coffee. People say it's maybe less tasty or more tasty, or you can't really compare it to espresso or other coffees. Yes, it's a completely different taste. But what's so great about it, you can actually watch the whole experiment happening in front of your eyes. And I'm going to do it right now.
Lovely. Can't wait to see that.
We have water. There's a burner. We have coffee here, and we are asked what kind of coffee we would like to drink today. We all agreed here.
Colombian. It sounds fancy to me. I don't know the difference, honestly, taste-wise, but
Colombian is considered usually as a very fruity coffee. Not chocolatey, but more fruity.
I think the Mexican is more chocolatey, right?
Mexican will be chocolatey, yes.
Okay.
There are also coffees from Ethiopia, from Uganda, from Brazil. They all have their own little tastes.
Okay.
What we're having today is Colombian, and if someone wants to know how to grind the coffee, there are different grinds.
Also.
So siphon is especially, you should have coarse to medium grind. You don't do it the same as for espresso.
Why?
Well, it's a different way of making coffee. With espresso, everything's happening under pressure, enormous pressure. That's why probably coffee needs to be really finely ground.
Okay.
Where with this one, you will see how it's happening. It's actually floating in the air loosely, and probably better taste with its this particular ground.
I remember you told me that you have something similar at home. I didn't
mean,
see it.
not
I don't know
exactly.
how it works, but definitely looking forward for that.
It's not similar. It's exactly the same.
It's
Same
exactly
brand.
the same,
Exactly
wow.
the same. Yes, exactly the same. So what we're doing now?
So there
we
are
connect-
people out there also so interested in making
hopefully,
coffee
yes, hopefully
in
people
such a
will
way.
like it, yeah. So I'm placing one container on top of another container. Okay. Coffee is here, as I mentioned. Let's kick it off. I think you need to start. Yeah. Give it
Lovely.
a boost, and we're gonna be observing what will be happening, and what you will see.
How long it will take until
I
it
think it should
boils?
take about a minute to boil, maybe over a minute.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
We need to be patient. This
No,
is-
it's
this is
fine. It's
coffee,
fine for me.
Not coffee in a rush.
Just to have all the
if-
information.
If you need to rush to work in the morning, you cannot.
It's not the thing,
No,
huh?
it's not the thing. No.
That's
This is
why
something-
there is the ritual.
As
Here
we
we're
hear.
talking about sitting,
Yeah, this is a
enjoying,
ritual, exactly,
chilling.
Yeah, this is like a ritual. You feel like having great experience, great coffee. You come, you ask for the siphon. In front of you will be boiled and brewed, and you can sip it. It's a very gentle taste. You will see in a minute. Now we have to be patient.
But I can see something happening
Okay.
already.
When the water starts to boil, the air above the water expands and pushes the water through that little pipe to the top container.
Well, it is an
So-
experiment, though.
It is in a way, yeah. So all that water, or most of it, is supposed to be coming up to the top container. That's where the brewing will be happening.
All of it.
Most of it, yeah. If not all of it, yes. Because all the air expanding now and pushes the water up. As you can see, water is already popping
Yeah,
out,
it's filling.
So I'm gonna get myself ready. Let me open it up. Oh, it is very, yeah. Let's see. You see how quickly the water goes
Wow,
up now?
wow.
Yes.
That's interesting.
So we're ready now.
Here you go.
Putting the coffee
The
in.
Colombian
The Colombian fruity,
flavor.
tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti.
We're gonna stir it for a little while. Make sure all the coffee is down there. We forgot to ask about cups. 2 cups? Yeah, or 3 actually.
Three, please.
3 cups, yeah. And now watch what happens with the coffee. How are you gonna drink it from here?
Oh, so it's gonna go back.
Now, yeah, because the pressure, the air,
Okay,
is already
it's releasing-
shrinking because it's not being heated anymore.
I do,
Shrinking,
there is a filter here.
sucking up all this coffee back.
Okay. Wow, lovely.
I think there's a long process on probably in the video. We have to speed it up.
Well, we can
We'll see,
speed
yeah,
this
yeah.
this process
But
a bit.
actually watching
Yeah,
it is, I always like to watch it, yeah.
it's interesting. Looking forward to
And I'm
taste
watching for
the Colombian
great cup. Yeah, look
flavor.
at that.
Cupcake.
This is for
Is it
you.
good cake?
Cupcake. Yes.
This is for me. Can we have one more,
I'll
please?
bring it.
Wow.
So that's our
I
coffee.
think it will be good if we show the pattern here. I'm interested with what is left.
Can we come closer
Yeah,
with
let's
the
go
camera?
closer. I don't know. To me, it is artistic. I can see like it's a volcano. I don't know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Lava.
Okay, so are we
Lovely.
ready? We're ready
Yes.
for tasting. So all I need to do, hold it and take it out gently. Yeah.
Richard, one
Let it
question.
stand
What
here.
what is this for?
It's
It's
a
just there?
spring that holds the filter tight. You have to really
Oh,
support. Yeah.
okay. I see. I see.
It's a spring that actually really holds
So
it
it's
tight.
not there for no reason. It's
No, it's
there
the reason for-
because
yeah, yeah.
there is something
I
to do
can
with
release it now.
with the filter.
I can release the spring, you see? There's a hook at the end. So when I'm pulling,
I see.
it's
Okay,
pressing
okay.
the filter down. So it's very tight.
Lovely.
Sealed, yeah. And now let it cool.
Let's
let it
drink
chill.
coffee.
I put it, okay, how do I do it? Let's put it aside. And let's pour the coffee now. Okay, where's the cap then?
Thank you. Okay, enough for me. Thank you. And this is for Mustafa.
Yeah. So that's the
Okay,
process of making
here you go.
sulfur. All right then, let's taste it. Gosh,
It smells good
it's
It
much
smells
probably-
good.
You will. It is. It's
and fruity also.
less. I mean, not as strong as espresso. It might seem a bit more watery, but
I'm not a
actually
fan
it's
of espresso, so I'm expecting something else.
Oh well,
Completely different taste.
try it. This is it.
This
We're
is
just
lovely.
giving a free commercial, okay?
I do like it. There is something distinguished about the taste, something that I didn't try before. I would say, okay, it's coffee, but this raw thingy, I don't know how to explain it, but I can sense it there.
Well, I'm glad. You know,
I don't
we
know.
Came to the
I don't know
right
how.
place. Yeah.
As I said, I cannot explain because I'm not expert in the coffee world or what kind of words like I want to use to describe what's in there, but I can feel that there is something special about the coffee. So
So
let's draw here.
one more.
Cheers.